let's see how well you understood the test you're understanding. Perimeter, I would just have to add all the outside edges together, but before I can do that, I need to find certain of these lengths. Now remember, if the two lines here are 5 meters, then this is also going to be 5 meters and 5 meters. So let's fill it in. 5 meters, 5 meters. This is 6 meters. DE is 8 meters. Now, if that is 8 meters and we have an isosceles triangle because of these markings, then I could say that this is 4 meters and this one is also 4 meters. What else can we find? This here is 2 meters. And I would have to draw a perpendicular line there, perpendicular to that. So the length of this side will be your 6 plus your 2, which is going to be 8 meters. I don't know what that is. So let's have a look how we are going to calculate this. So the first thing I want to do, I want to find the value of x. This is 4 meters, so this line here is also 4 meters. Because then I could find the perimeter. So if this is 4 meters, this line here is also 4 meters. So now let's just check. I've got that, plus that, plus that, plus that. I do not have the hypotenuse. I do have the hypotenuse, but I don't have x. I've got that line and that line. So I could work out the perimeter if I could find x. Let's just clear this a bit so it's not so cluttered. Right, so I'm going to have a look in this triangle here. Right angle triangle, I'm finding lengths, so I must use Pythag. So hypotenuse squared equals side 1 squared plus side 2 squared, and that is because of the Pythagorean theorem, Pythag. My hypotenuse is 5, so it's going to be 5 squared equals 4 squared plus x squared. 25 equals 16 plus x squared. I'm going to subtract 16 from each side. So 25 minus 16 will give me x squared. 25 minus 16 is 9 equals x squared. To get rid of the square, I have to square root. So I square root both sides. And now x equals 3. So this section here is 3 meters. Now let's do the perimeter. So your perimeter is going to be 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 and 6 is 17. 17 and 5 is 22. 22 and 3 is 25. 25 and 8 is 33. And 5 is going to give me 38 meters. It would be a good idea to go and write all of those lengths down and show your final answer. Right, let's have a look at how we are going to calculate the area. So the area, I do forward planning. I'm going to find the area of this triangle. I am going to find the area of this rectangle. I'm going to then find the area of this rectangle, and finally the area of this triangle. It's not very complex, it just looks quite scary. So let's have a look. I'm going to call this area 1. I'm going to call that area 2, area 3, and area 4. So to find the area, I'd have to go area 1 plus area 2 plus area 3 plus area 4. My area 1 is a triangle, so area of a triangle equals half base times perpendicular height, which is going to be half. Now remember, your right angle connects the sides that you have to multiply together. So it is going to connect this side multiplied by that side. Now you will see from our working that we have the base, which is 8 meters, but I don't have the perpendicular height. But I can find the perpendicular height by doing Pythag again. So let's do Pythag here. Right, so hypotenuse squared. So if I'm using this triangle here, okay, hypotenuse is 5 meters. So 5 meters squared. Let's forget about the meters. Let's just work with the numbers. So 5 squared is my hypotenuse equals my base. I'm just working in this triangle. So it is going to be 4 squared plus x squared. No, let's not use x. We used x before, so let's call it y. So we are going to call that y. 5 squared is 25 equals 4 squared is 16 plus y squared. Subtract 16 both sides. 25 minus 16 equals y squared. 25 minus 16 is 9 equals y squared. Square root both sides, and that will give you y equals 3. Right, now I have my perpendicular height, so I'm going to multiply by 3. 8 3s are 24. 24 divided by 2 is going to give me 12. 12 meters squared. So over here, area is going to be 12. We will put the units in at the end. So 12 plus area 2, I've got 2 meters, so that was area 1. Area 2 is length times breadth in this part here. So we would have 2 multiplied by 4 gives us 8 meters squared. So I'm going to plus 8. Area 3 is going to be the green rectangle, which is 8 meters by 4 meters. So 8 multiplied by 4 equals 32. And they're meters squared, so I'm going to add 32. And then the last one is a triangle again, so area 4 equals half base times perpendicular height, and my base was 3 meters. Remember, your right angle connects the two lines that you're going to multiply together, so that would be a half multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4. 4 3s are 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So I'm going to add 6 on here. So 12 and 8 is 20. 20 plus 30 is 50. So 52 plus 6 will give me, so the area, total area is going to be 58 meters squared because it's two-dimensional.